So you guys went to the Oasis Cafe this morning to help on the food bank. What was that in aid of?
We're doing some work with the chaplaincy, Nathan in particular, working closely with the Plymouth Charity League and his idea of tackling poverty in Plymouth, which is one of our campaigns for the year.
So can you just explain to us quickly what it is that you do here at the Oasis Cafe?
Okay, well I'm the project coordinator, so I kind of looked at to see what people need and how we can provide those services for people. So for instance, for the Plymouth Food Bank, it's developed from not just giving out food, but giving out toiletries and dog food and nappies and cutlery and crockery when people need that. It's also, we now have someone who is a support worker, can help people with filling in forms and do budgeting support. We now have Plymouth Focus come here one day a week providing money advice. And we're linked in with different things that go on in the city, like the Welfare Rights Forum, to try and bring to the fore issues that are affecting people and causing them to be in debt and needing to come to the food bank.
Down to the cafe and helped sort food basically, and with it just being the harvest, it was pretty. The scale of it was huge, so it was quite eye-opening, I think.
Yeah.
As a whole experience.
So today you're here with the President and Vice President of the Marjon Student Union.
Yeah.
What does it feel like having them come down here to help you out for the morning?
Oh, it's fantastic because we've had so much food come in, as they've seen, that we do need people here physically moving the stuff, sorting it, because everything has to be date checked.
7 years working in a shop. Well, it's a good job that I'm an experienced man because I've absolutely sped through this process. If you look around, there's a lot of stuff. It's a good job I've Rachel from the shop gave me the experience to be able to do this. But harks back to my co-op days. The co-op days were long and arduous, but they made me the man who I am today. Without those days now, I wouldn't be putting the tomatoes in there like that.
The experience, when I go to the canteen and I buy something and then chuck it in the bin, and you realize somebody somewhere is looking for a meal on their plate. But I've just chucked away a meal that could have been somebody's. Like this.
More there as well.
Yeah, yes I have.
MSU removal services available for hire.
Sorry, how does it change the way you live or interact with your life?
Makes you more grateful, definitely.
Makes you more grateful.
What you have.
Yeah, we have too much, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's rather humbling to see that a service like this is available for the community. And but also to see that yes, there is a lot of need around us. Having nearly 7,000 families use this service, that's big. That's a lot of people. That's not just statistics. It's flesh and blood. It's somebody next door, our neighbor, who doesn't have something to eat. And these services really are doing a great job for us. So thankful to have them.
So were you expecting anything of this magnitude when you first came down?
Not particularly, especially when Eunice said that this has just been stocked up again for this time, that it's been nearly empty. And you don't expect that actually there is this much demand. And especially living in an environment where we have more than enough in our own homes. Sometimes we neglect that those around us don't actually have those luxuries.
So, where did tomatoes go?
Tomatoes go on the tomato shop.
Milk?
Milk.
That's like a food bag.
Well, have you ever been to a food bank before then?
No.
This time.
This is. Oh well, we've been to. I haven't worked in a food bank.
Yeah.
I've been to a food bank. We went to the one down by the quay. This is a bit different. I think when you donate food, you don't really see that it gets put away like this, and so you only do a bit of it when you donate it, which is quite interesting. And this is quite the operation. It's huge. Yeah.
Were you expecting anything like for it to be this big? Or
Not really, no. It's sort of a bit sad because you realise how many people need feeding. Yeah.
Right. If you can bring some of those empty crates, please, which are in the yard, because I need my big bags back today, because I have got they're all my bags, because I need them for this afternoon.
Can you not take all the bags? Swap them over.
I was just going to put it all in crates and then have it at least stacked in the
Oh
corner
yeah,
instead of
it
just
is easier, isn't it?
instead of having it all piled up. You see, this
Yeah,
was my idea. Do you think it's a single person will have one bag full like this, and that will be weighing between 7 and 8 kilos. Which means really that I have got now with just over 200. I've got 30 single parcels only. So that is, if you're looking at it that way, it's not that many, is it really? When you think we have got 70 people coming off in a week, 70 food parcels going out per week. So you all have got to take it really into proportion, 70 really. But we are of course extremely grateful that those schools, churches, were doing the collection, and Harvest Festival is one great huge collection for all of us.
After it's helping out this morning, could you two imagine yourselves working in a food bank, like properly?
Oh, after my years of retail, I don't know if I want to go back to that. A lot of respect for people that do it. Probably not something I'd want to do personally, but I said, a lot of admiration for people that do.
So are now collections from probably about 8 classes, because they did a little display, the children did as well, and each day they did about 4 classes display, so seeing it's 2 days collection. So
how many kids would it be per class then? About 30?
I'm not quite sure if they still have got 30. Something between 25 and 30, don't they now, in primary school? I take the big kids out because they will end up in front otherwise.
We've always been keen to get involved with, like I said, one of our campaigns is Poverty in Plymouth. We've always been keen to get the students involved, the student union out there and involve the community, because I think it's really important. It's one of the main parts student unions do. You know, we campaign, there's no bigger campaign, I don't think, than a cause that's quite close to our hearts.
Go with that. Sounds pretty good to me.